Hi guys, good morning. We are in the 32nd session of Oracle 12c Core DBA for beginners, and this will be the final session for this course. And this particular session will concentrate on the last and foremost important, skill that every DBA should have is to how to work with support. So what is support? The this chapter basically means that in case if you are struck with any problem, right, because you are dealing with the software developed by Oracle, you cannot solve all the problems that you face with respect to software. Anything that has to be solved with respect to the software should be done by Oracle, right? So this particular chapter will actually give you an idea of how to deal with this Oracle support. Okay, so that is what our agenda that would be for this session. And after completing this session, we are going to actually do a conclusion as well. So whatever we have learned throughout this SQL, Linux, and DBA course, you will see the complete view of what is that we have covered so far. Okay, and with that, we are going to conclude this course. All right. So having said that, let us do this one. So as I just said, this course has concentrated so far in building up your Linux skills, SQL skills, and giving you the complete concepts of Linux. Sorry, core DBA. That is DBA architecture and all we have covered. And now, as I just told you, there is something called Oracle support that is always available for the customers who purchase the licenses from the Oracle. So let us see what is an Oracle support. Okay, so I will take a real-time example in this scenario. Okay, so what is this exactly Oracle support? How do you relate it, and why is it important? Let us discuss that. Consider you have a mobile phone, a smartphone nowadays, right? So you, as soon as you purchase a mobile phone, consider Android mobile phone because that is widely used here. So consider you purchased an Android mobile phone. As soon as you purchase your Android mobile phone, you are eligible, you will have the support to raise any issues in your Android phone, right? So what happens with that support? Whenever your Android software stops working, and if you see some bugs in your Android software, you can directly raise that issue with the Android community, so that the community will come back to you with what solution has to be given with for the problem that you have seen. This is one of the very important requirement that should be available for any software that is purchased by any company. So how am I saying this? You should understand that, right? For example, I am a company, I own a production company. Consider I am a manufacturer of, you can consider a metallic moldings. Okay. So metallic moldings are nothing but, I am the manufacturer of nuts, bolts, you can call whatever it is. So if I am the manufacturer of it, for example, I have my enterprise resource planning ERP tools available. Okay, so all my ERP tools, though it is a HR management, though it is finance management, though it is production management, though it is reporting, though it is sales, so marketing, these are all the applications that I have got. Behind these applications, consider I have purchased Oracle license. So all my databases are Oracle databases, right? Now there are 5 DBAs who are maintaining my 100 databases. Consider this scenario. There are 100 database licenses that I have purchased. There are almost 25 applications running on this 100 databases, and then I have 5 DBAs working on this. Okay, so with this example, let us relate it. So now at this position, I'm running some business, right? Every day there is a production work going, every day there is sales happening, every day there is marketing happening, etc. etc. So all my production databases are very critical for my each and everyday business. Correct? So at this point, consider all the DBAs are working, that is fine. But at there would be some infrastructure level issue because of which consider your Oracle database has gone down. So Oracle database has shut down. Because the Oracle database has shut down, consider your sales application is not running. Now you will get an immediate call saying that this particular application is not running. Check what is the issue. Now as a DBA, you will try go and start up the database. Consider your database is not coming up at all. If this is the case, what is that you do? You just go to the alert log file. You will also try to find out what is the reason behind your database not coming up. You will do all the possible solutions to apply on it, but still consider because of some software bug, your Oracle database is not coming up. Now at this point, what is that Oracle DBA can do? Oracle DBA can only solve the problems which are known and also which are doable by Oracle DBS. Not every problem can be solved by DBS, but all the admin activities are solvable by DBS. But this is not part of the admin activities, right? In case if there is any software level bug identified, then that is not an admin activity. But you as an Oracle DBA will be asked by the business what happened, why Oracle database is not coming up. At that critical moment, you are dependent on Oracle support. Immediately you will go to the Oracle support. Every business, if a business purchases license by the Oracle, they will have Oracle support account. That is the reason why not, if you are a beginner, if you are fresher to this domain, you cannot practice Oracle support activity. This particular chapter you cannot practice, because only once you start working with Oracle DBA team, then you will have access to the Oracle support. But this video will give you a look and feel of it, so that you do not feel that it is fresh when you go and start work. Okay, so now at that critical point, as I told you in the example, you go back, you immediately log into the Oracle support and you will raise a issue. And that issue, you can raise it using a web console. And this Oracle support website is also called as Metalink. Remember this point, guys. So Metalink is something, Metalink is nothing but it's a web-based Oracle support login in which you will find help documents, and also you will find a place where you can directly raise a request to the Oracle support. And Oracle support, this is the ways that Oracle can help you guys out. So it can by from my Oracle support you can do, or there will be directly a telephone line available, but this telephone line will be only accessible by guys who have purchased license from Oracle, or Oracle Direct Connect remote diagnostic tool. Each customer who purchases database license from the Oracle will have customer support identifier number, with which they will be able to take the help from Oracle support 24/7. Okay, so this is the reason why Oracle support is very, very important. And this is how your website will look like as soon as you log into your Oracle support. You can see on the top, I'll also show you in reality, but this is an image for your reference in the document. So this is like my Oracle support, where you can search anything in the knowledge base. Here you have got something called in the knowledge base, right? You can search anything here. Okay, and how do you basically search? See here. For example, if I have a database issue which is not starting up, that means my issue is unable to start up the database after the migration or upgradation. Okay, that is my problem. So how do I search? I am logging into my support, but sadly I cannot show you 100% of the support because it is client confidentiality. But I can show you things which are okay to show. So I am opening my support here. So as you can see, this is my support page. This is my home page where you have dashboard here. You cannot see the full name because I'm hiding some part of it. The sensitive data I'm not showing you guys. You have knowledge here. You have service request. You have patches. You have community. You have certification, systems, collector, advanced customer services, and much more. Okay, so you can go to knowledge base or knowledge here, or you can directly use the search. But in this knowledge, you have all of this that you can actually search here. So in the search items, and just think of this, just consider this part, okay, where you wanted to search anything that you are trying to search is for Oracle Database Enterprise Edition, okay. So that is what you can keep it as a default. In case if it is not there, you can choose. Now I am telling my problem, unable to start database after upgradation to 12. So this is my search. So let me click on this. I think search is already in place. See here, these are the things that it is giving you from the knowledge base, also from the community. Community is nothing but a forum where you can raise a question, people would basically answer for them. So you can see that here, how to upgrade databases Oracle streams. There is one document here. So you can find a video directly. See, there is a video on this particular problem. So what they'll give you a step-by-step fix also. So in case if you want to upgrade where downstreams is configured, in downstream configuration, so this is how you can do it. So what is this downstream configuration? It is one of the technologies called as Oracle Streams. I think we have discussed Oracle Streams in the architecture part, where we have come through stream pool in the memory, right? So for that, this is particular problem. So in case if I have another problem, I wanted to search again, you can just go to the knowledge base again, and then you can do a search. So what you can say is listener trace, listener hangs. This is my problem. Let us see what available solutions are there. So these are the available solutions. Database gateway listener startup hangs in Windows environment. Yeah, so this is something. Data guard broker hangs up. Okay, so as Google is a common platform for search for anybody across the globe, your Oracle support should become your default search engine for anything that you wanted to search. So if you have any problem, if you need some knowledge also, come to this Oracle support, search for the topic, you will find lot of knowledge bases. So for an Oracle DBA, one of the best places to learn and also to get help is the Oracle support. And this Oracle support will be available only if you are working as an Oracle DBA and your project will have this, login credentials. You can easily utilize it. Okay, so this is one of the things that you need to basically remember. So in case if you are stuck anywhere, go to the knowledge, search with the keyword as you search in your Google, and then you will find a lot of help in terms of documentations, in terms of community, in terms of question and answers. You will find everything there. Okay, so let's come back to the document. That is what I said here. In case if your problem is not available in the form of documents, in case if your problem is not available in the form of community, definitely the next step is to raise a service request. So the service request is equal to raising a problem to any other activities that you do in day to day. So let me take another example here. How can it relate? Consider you have a data plan at your home, your Wi-Fi data connection. If it is not working, you would call to your ISP provider, right? Your internet service provider. You will call to him and you will raise a problem. That problem, they will call it as a service request. And that service request will have some timeline aligned to it, before which they will actually try to fix. For example, if your internet is completely not working, they will raise a P1 request, which they will address and tell that it will be fixed in 2 hours or 4 hours or 8 hours or whatever it is. And if it is only change in plan, they would take at least 1 day to do it. Okay, so depending on the type of the problem and the intensity and the criticality of the problem, there is a service level agreement. We call it as SLA. Service level agreement is nothing but what type of service request has got how much time to fix. So in case if you, coming back to the first example that I took, in case I am a product manufacturer, if my database is completely down and if my sales application is not coming up, this is a very, very, very critical problem to me. So what I will do is I'll come to the Oracle support and I'll raise a service request saying that this is P1, priority 1. That means you have to give me a solution as soon as possible. That is what I should raise. So there are levels in the tickets, P1, P2, P3, P4, P5. So these are the 5 types of tickets that you can raise. P1 is as soon as possible you need a fix, without which you have lot of loss in the business. P2 is there is enough time to fix, but still it is important. P3 means yes, this has to be fixed, but it can take some time, no problem. P4 is rarely we do it, but P4 is something for a development, and P5 is something that relates to a documentation issue or a very, very minor generic issue that can take pretty good time to fix. Okay, these are the different types of service requests that you can raise. And how do you basically raise a service request is what let us discuss. I'll directly show you on the screen. The same thing is there here step by step, but I'll directly show you in the Oracle support website. So let me open the website here now, and you have something called service request here, right? So just click on this service request. See here, there is something called create SR. You can just click on the create SR. See, what is your problem and describe your problem, and whatever error codes you have got, give those error codes if you find that in your alert log. Okay, you can start typing what product you have got. It is Oracle Database Enterprise Edition and what version it is. You can say that so you can tell what version of your Oracle product it is, 12.102 or whatever it is. And you can select what language and what operating system and what is your problem type. This is what I was referring to. So a problem type, I think it is not coming in just because I did not enter these things. But as soon as you type your problem, and support identifier is nothing but your organization level support identifier, and then you click next, from whatever you have described here, it will first try to advise if there are any similar issues solved by Oracle earlier. If that is already available, it will give you in the solutions list directly. And in case if you are not satisfied with that solutions list it has given, or Oracle did not provide any solution, you can add in your contact details and then you can submit the service request. And as soon as you submit the service request, based on the priority level that you have chosen, you can choose the priority level here. Based on the priority level that you choose, you basically will get the response from the Oracle, and I mean based on the SLAs that you have got. Alright, so this is how you raise a service request with the Oracle in case if you find any issues in the Oracle database software which you are not able to solve by your skill. Okay, so that is what I wanted to show. Let us go to the next one. Now, that's cool. Managing patches. You should understand what is patch first. Now, guys, did you ever see that? I'm considering WhatsApp as an example. If you are using WhatsApp, probably every 1 month or probably every 2 months, there will be an update available in the WhatsApp, right? It will always prompt you to update your WhatsApp. So what happens in the WhatsApp update? There are two things. We can call this update as a patch also. With respect to the Oracle database software, patch is nothing but an update. Please do not take it differently. Update is not same as upgrade. Upgrade is moving from one version to another version. Update is nothing but within the same version fixing up some known issues. Okay, so there are different types of patches available called as interim patches, security patch updates, patch set updates, and patch releases. So what are these patches? Let us actually see. Interim patches are for specific issues. That means in case for the problem that we have discussed, that your Oracle database is not coming up at all, If Oracle has identified that this requires a patch to be applied, that means a change in the software bundle is required. If the change is required, Oracle will tell you, please install this patch. As soon as you install this patch, this problem should be fixed. So any solution that Oracle will try to do, if there is a change in software required, Oracle will give you that patch, and you as an Oracle DBA has to install that patch and make sure that Oracle database comes up. So any patches which are intermediate, that means only you are facing the issue, only if you face the issue you will try to fix it. Those are called as interim patches. Okay, so the interim patches are only possible when you see some unnatural behavior of your Oracle database, and if that has to be fixed, Oracle will advise you the patches that has to be installed. We are not going in detail of how to install patches because that comes into real-time activities course, but this is good to know information. Next one is security patch updates. Security patch updates are nothing but, I'm sure everybody will accept the fact that every day there are new threats available in the market, right? Every day there are new vulnerabilities available in the internet. So it is also very important for Oracle to maintain the software security. So whenever there is a security level improvements in the software, Oracle will ask you to install this security patch updates so that your critical security components which will always try to safeguard your Oracle database are up to date. Okay. And the third one is patch set updates. What is this patch set update? Patch set update is very, very important. Mostly people would use this, and patch set update includes SPU patches also. So that means if you are installing patch set update, it includes SPU patches and also it includes all the interim patches. So for example, I am in January, I released a software today. Consider, now it is July. Until July, the 7 months, I did not get any problem with the database. But consider there are 10 other customers who faced problem already. So I have given solution to the 10 other customers already. That means there is a chance that I can also face a similar problem, right? I have sold the same software to 10 or 11 different customers, out of which 10 customers has faced some issues in all the past 7 months, but one customer did not face any problem in all the past 7 months. But it doesn't mean that whatever problems these 10 customers have faced differently, not the same problem, consider each customer has got different problem. It doesn't mean that the other problems are not, they don't face it. There is a chance, high chance, that the problems which other customers have faced might be, occurred in their, might occur in your environment as well. So that is the reason why Oracle has come up with this patch set update. So a patch set update will include all the interim patches that Oracle has developed on a particular version, so that if you install that PSU patch, in future you will not see any bugs that has been raised by other guys, or the bugs that has already identified by Oracle. So all the bugs that Oracle has identified, or somebody helped Oracle to identify a bug, will be fixed once you install the PSU patch. So that is the reason why Oracle DBAs have a practice of installing PSU patches for all the Oracle databases at least once in 6 months or once in 3 months for sure. That is what called a patch. So how do you identify patch? I can also show you here right away. You can go to patches and updates. Okay. I'm sorry. So let me go to patches and updates. You can directly go to recommend me a patch advisor. What is my product? So that it will recommend what patches are available. My product is Oracle Database Enterprise Edition, and I am using a release 12.204 consider, sorry 11.204, and it is installed on the platform Linux 64-bit. I can call load more. So where is my Linux? Load more. So Linux 64-bit is my operating system. With these three combinations, just advise me what patches are available. Okay, so on the left hand side you have this software. Now I will show you this. See here, there is a security patch update, there is a patch set update also. See, PSU patch, patch set update, and there is an SPU patch. Correct? As I discussed in the document, these are the two major things. Interim patches are applicable only when you see a problem, right? So that is the reason it will not advise. So there is a security patch update. There is also patch set update for my database version. So you can download this patch update and then you can see that you can click on readme. That will give you a clear picture of what is this, uh, you know, uh, sorry guys. You can click on this readme and then it will give you a clear picture of what is this patch actually, and you know how to install this patch. Okay, and it will also give you a list of interim patches that it is fixing with this PSU patch. And remember, this PSU patch will include your security patch update as well. So if you are installing PSU patch, you need not install any SPU patches. Okay, so that is how it is. I think, yeah, so there are not all the patches are conventional. There are online patches as well. So what is an online patch and what is a conventional patch? If a patch doesn't require a database restart, we call that as online patches. If a database restart is required to install the patch, or database shutdown is required to install the patch, we call them as conventional patches. How do you identify a patch is conventional or online? Don't worry. Whenever you download a patch, you have to go and read the document. A README document is the best source to identify what type of patch it is. Later in future, as a DBA, if you are working and if you are trying to install a patch, the first and foremost job that you have to do is to read the README file. Every patch will have a README file. That is the best source to understand how to install the patch. And after installing the patch, if you wanted to identify what patches are installed on the server, you can go to this opatch directory, which is in $oracle_home/opatch, and you go to this directory and run this command. It will give you what patches are installed. Okay, and to install a patch, opatch is the utility. Opatch is the utility that will help you to install the patches released by Oracle. So in case if you want to see what version of opatch utility that you have installed, you can just say opatch version. It will give you what version of opatch has been installed. Because opatch utility version is also dependent, your patches are also dependent on opatch version. Not all patches can be installed with the same opatch version that comes with software installation. Sometimes you need to upgrade your opatch utility first and then install your actual patch. Okay, so that is what this is it, guys. Whatever I have for this course completely, we have covered everything. Now let us do a recap what we have done so far. So we have covered 21 chapters in DBA. Okay, so we have covered 12 chapters in SQL, 2 chapters in Linux, and then 21 chapters in DBA. So SQL took 13 sessions for us, and Linux took 4 sessions, and this DBA took 32 sessions. So in total we have 49 sessions for this course. So we have completed 49 odd sessions, which completely covers core DBA for beginners. Alright, so these 49 sessions are very, very important. So just to give you a recap, what we did is we divided this course into 3 parts, right? SQL, Linux and DBA. In SQL, we have learned how to write a select statement. We have learned what is insert, what is update, what is delete. We have also learned what is data concurrency. Data concurrency we have dealt separately. But we have learned DDL statements, DML statements, select. We have learned, we have learned these set operators. We have learned single row functions, multiple row functions, group by clauses, sort operators. All of these were the major takeaways from SQL. And coming to Linux, we have understood a lot of commands which are involved in day-to-day life of Oracle DBA, right from set command, cat, vi operator, you can see .orinv, dot command, you can see copy paste, move, scp, ssh, whatnot. So the second part of the course, Linux, we have covered completely about the Linux commands which DBA uses day to day. And coming to the third part, DBA, we have divided that into two sections. One is non-CDB part and the next one is CDB part. So in the non-CDB part, we have started with installation of Oracle database software, and then we have started understanding the architecture of the database. In the architecture of the database, we have divided that into instance and database. Instance is made up of memory components and process components. We have understood process components, memory components, and storage components separately. That is what we have learned. And then we have slowly started understanding initialization parameters. How do you start up, shut down the database? How do you manage table spaces in the database? How do you manage users in the database? How do you manage performance in the database? And how do you manage network in the database? That is nothing but the listener. How do you manage undo data in the database? How do we manage, backups in the database? How do you take an RMAN backup? How do you perform the refreshes? All of these concepts we have learned for non-CDB environment separately. And then what we did is we came back and we have reiterated all the topics on CDB environment. And the difference between non-CDB environment and CDB environment is in the CDB environment, it's a pluggable database concept. That means a single instance can have multiple databases. But in non-CDB environment, an instance is only attached to a database for sure. Only single instance and always a single database is attached to that instance. That is what we have done. So this is the summary of this complete course, and anytime please feel free to actually write an email to me for any questions that you get. I will try to answer them as soon as possible, as soon as I see and whenever I get some time. In case if you want to and your feedback is very very important to me, please write down your feedback and you can send your feedback to admin@oracle.com, because it is always important for us to take the feedback from you. In case if you see some topics are missing, you can advise. In case if you think that I have to improve personally in terms of teaching, please do it. I will very well take it. Okay, that is very very, I mean, I take the feedback very serious. So I hope you have loved this course, and there will be many more courses that will come up, which will be the next step of skill improvement over the current course. So you can also wait for that. And if you have liked these sessions, please refer your friends or colleagues, whoever wanted to learn Oracle database. That would be a great help. And along with that, do not forget to subscribe in our website www.oracle.com, so that you will be informed on what topics I'm adding in the blogs. And then there is a YouTube channel also. You can just see the YouTube channel for the videos. Hope you will enjoy it, and you can also follow us on the Facebook. All the referral links are there here. You can do it whenever you have some free time. Okay, thank you guys. Thanks for all these days, 49 sessions. It was great. So meet you in the next course, whichever you guys wanted to meet with. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care. All the best.